Hi guys, in this video I'm going to talk about patrolling enemy. I have the sprites. Okay, I will put a link in the description. You can find that as well. Okay, you can check that out by clicking on the link in the description. Okay, and select the skeleton. Okay, work or idle, any of them. I'm just going to select the work animation or work sprite sheet. Okay, it will have sprite sheet. So what you need to do, go to single to select multiple, and pixel per unit to select 16. Okay, pixel per unit to select 16 and 16, sorry, filter mode to point no filter and compression to none. Okay, and then hit apply, and then go to sprite editor, select sprite editor. Over here you can see the skeleton sprite sheet. Okay, so we're gonna slice it. So slice, select automatic to grid by cell count, as count how many rows and column it has. It has 13 columns and 1 row. I'm going to slice and then hit apply. Okay, it will cut off individually. So select the first one and drag it to the scene view or hierarchy. Okay, drag it to the scene view or hierarchy. What we going to do, we're going to firstly we're gonna rename this to like enemy. Okay, enemy, and then we're gonna add rigid body 2D for gravity. Okay, so add component, find their rigid body 2D. Okay, select that, hit enter, and select collision detection to continuous. Okay, and freeze the Z axis rotation so it won't rotate like this. Okay, it won't rotate like this. Okay, so this will be fine. Okay, if I select the move tool and move it over here, so it has rigid body 2D and collision detection to continuous. And we also going to add a box collider 2D for collision detection, what we collide it with. Okay, we will get info about that. So we need to add box collider 2D as well. Okay, select that and resize that, edit it, fit as a sprite sheet. Okay, like this much. Okay, it I think it's great. And then what you need to do, you need to make prefab of this sprite sheet. Firstly I'm going to delete this one. Okay, select the game object and drag it to the drag it to make prefab of it. Okay, so we also going to create a enemy script. To do so, right click on the assets. Okay, right click on the assets, create and C# script, name that to enemy. I already have that, so I'm going to just attach to the enemy game object. So I have this. Okay, if I open that up, so I have this. So I am going to delete this. It has start function. Okay, start function and update. So what we gonna do, firstly we're gonna delete this namespace. We're gonna define a speed. Okay, we're gonna define a speed. Okay, we're gonna define a speed, how much should we go first. Okay, so let's create public float. Okay, public float we will call speed. Okay, speed. And in the update function we're going to transform. Okay, then translate, it will move our character. Okay, so it translate over here, take a direction. We're gonna move to the right direction. Okay, like this. Okay, like this. So we're gonna move like this. So what we're going to do, we're going to vector 2. Okay, vector 2 dot right means x in the 1 and x in the 1, y in the 0. Okay, so we are not moving on the y. So we're gonna multiply this our speed. Okay, we also need to multiply this with our time dot delta time. Okay, time dot delta time to make frame rate independence. Okay, so I'm gonna define speed something like 2f, 2 unit. Okay, so the speed will be, so x in the 1 over here, vector 2 dot right, x in the 1 and y in the 0. So this transform dot translate function move our enemy game object. Okay, to the right direction, you will able to see that. Just wait for that to compile. Okay, and you also have to overrides over here, you have to apply to the all. Okay, you have to apply to the all. So just wait for completing domain. Okay, so if I wait for overrides and then apply all, it will change the prefab as well with this enemy attach script. Okay, so we going to like this. So if I play, okay, if I play, this will go to the right direction by 2 unit each frame, because we are doing that in update function. So it will go to the right direction. As you can see, it's going to the right direction. So what we're gonna do, if this comes over here in the latch, okay, if this comes over, firstly we're gonna make a point. From that point we're gonna shoot out a ray. If that if that ray not collide with nothing, so we're gonna flip the character. So that is the point. So we're going to do right click on that enemy game object, create empty game object, name that something like point or checkpoint. Okay, checkpoint you can name it. Okay, so select that point and move it over here. And okay, and select a gizmos in the inspector. I'm going to select the yellow one. Okay, yellow one. So enemy, okay, overrides apply all, it will change the prefab as well. So we will cover in the next tutorial that. Okay, this is for now.